Welcome back to another LOSV Cook With Me, y'all. Today, we are going to be making some, you can kind of say it's going to be like roast, but instead of a big roast, we're going to be using steak. So yeah, so we have 2 packs of these. So we're going to be using steak to make our roast. We are going to make a gravy, and also we're going to do some more homemade mashed potatoes. And I think I'm going to throw some broccoli with that. Potatoes, broccoli, and my roast. With the gravy, we're going to put some onions in there. I forgot to get my mushrooms, so the mushrooms is going to be out of the question. So let's go ahead and get into this video, y'all. Okay, so you guys, I just went ahead and washed the steak off. Now I'm about to season it. Yeah, show the steak good. So now I'm about to season the steak with salt and pepper. This side, not that side. Okay. Seasoning it with salt and pepper. You already twisted this. That's a lot. So you press it down, get the seasoning in the meat. That's a lot of pepper. I need to put some Next, I'm going to be browning the meat. Once I brown the meat, then I'm going to go ahead and do my gravy. And then we're going to go ahead and put it in the oven and let that cook. Okay, y'all, so now what I'm about to do is I'm about to take the meat out of the pan, place it right here, because in the pan I'm going to start my gravy. Okay, so do you guys see all of this good seasoning that has left? That is what we're going to start the base of our gravy with. So, okay, so first we're going to do tomato puree. About half the can of the tomato puree. Should I use this? The reason that we are using this tomato puree is because it adds body to the sauce. And I just learned that, you guys. So I'm gonna hit for a minute or two. And let the tomato puree cook for a minute or two. And after that cooks for a minute, we're gonna go ahead and put the wine in. It's just a red wine. Well, this is the Merlot. How you pronounce it? Merlot? Well, that's the Merlot. You put that in after this cooks. Do it got like a good angle on it? I mean, it don't matter if it's pretty. It's okay. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna put a spoonful of garlic. So now we're gonna go ahead and add the wine, you guys. And now we are going to turn up the heat because we got to cook the alcohol out of the wine, basically. So I really don't have a measurement, like you just eyeball it, you know? You eyeball it and put in however much you think you need, because that's what I do. And you don't really need no expensive wine either for this recipe. A cheap little red wine to do. So you could just grab a cheap bottle of wine and do what you need to do. I'm gonna go ahead and let that reduce, and that is where the real flavor comes from. Let that boil on out. Your face is slippery? Yeah. Maybe because you need to wash it. Okay, so now I'm about to add the beef stock. And you let that come up to a boil after you add the beef stock. And this was probably like a half of box of this because we used some the other day. So it was about a half a box. So guys, what I'm about to do now is I'm about to put the meat in this pan because I need a bigger pan. Once this comes to a boil, I'm gonna go ahead and put this gravy that I made. So now what we're going to do is thicken up the gravy. We're going to add a little bit of cornstarch to it. So some people use flour to thicken up their gravy, but you can use cornstarch as well. It's quicker in my opinion. And we also will be adding onions to the sauce as well once it goes in the oven. So I'm just gonna put a touch of butter in the sauce. Oh, look at it.
Stand back.
Okay, so I'm gonna need this. Okay, so that is how it's looking, guys. We're gonna put this in the oven and let it roast.
That thing right up in there, though.
Gotta get a good view of it.
Eventually.
Okay, y'all, so my food is finally done after hours of cooking. Oh, it's fogging up my camera. There we go. Okay, so the meat is falling apart. Look at that. Meat is falling apart. Falling apart. The potatoes are nice and tender. Look at that. Falling apart. So I'm about to go ahead and put that on a plate and show y'all my plate. And I ain't even gonna lie, I made me some broccoli, but I burnt it. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just eat this and put this on a plate. I don't even know how long I left it in the oven for. It's been a couple of hours, so I don't know though, but I'm gonna show y'all my plate. Hold on. So this is me. This is my plate. This is Karaya's plate. Corey is about to make his plate, and yes, we are using paper bowls tonight because I don't feel like washing no dishes. So this is the end of it. I'm happy you guys watched my video. Look at that. Happy you guys watched my video. So thank you once again for watching my video. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit those thumbs up, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thank you for watching, and I'm gonna go ahead and continue with my VEDA vlog every day in August. I hope y'all like this. It's gonna be more to come. All right, talk to y'all. See y'all later.